Hello everyone. I've been absent from YouTube now for about a month, and if you could see my studio right now you'd see why, because we're in the process of actually moving, and I don't even know if I'm going to have somewhere to paint in my new home, but the cost of living and a lot of different things have culminated in us making a decision to downsize. And in the doing of that, I've been going through a lot of our belongings and deciding what to keep and what to throw away. And that's a mind-blowing thing to do. But certainly at our age, it's something we need to consider, because we don't, if anything were to happen, we don't want to leave it to our children to sift through our belongings and find out what's important and what isn't. And because of that, I've been looking at things as to their value, their sentimental value, and what their value is to us and what they might be to our children. And I came across this beautiful old terracotta jug that my husband bought me years and years ago, and unfortunately over the years, because this will be our 39th move, it's seen better days, because it has actually been dropped, and you'll see just by looking at it that we've tried to repair it and not done a very good job of it. And so I bought a book this week, and it's called Kintsugi, and it's the art of repairing broken objects, and what the Japanese call just accentuating the imperfections in something and bringing it back to beauty and usefulness. And I find great joy in that, because I've always loved old buildings. Seeing people restore old buildings is one of my favourite pastimes to watch on YouTube. And when we went to Italy, the fact that some of those buildings were over 500 years old and people had just continued to renovate and continue to look after and preserve those things and find pleasure in them and preserve them for future generations. And quite often in our current Western society we throw things away. We find it's a throwaway society. We don't find value in keeping things for very long. And also in the process of sorting things, I came across this painting which one of my grandchildren had. It was originally given to my daughter, and it had a beautiful gold frame. And I painted this painting 35 years ago, and my granddaughter said, "Grandma, would you mind painting this painting for me again, or restoring it?" And I looked at the painting, and whilst I could restore it, and whilst it has survived those 35 years quite well, the colours are quite dull in it, and so I set about repainting it. And there are lots of things in my studio that I started and haven't finished, and so I started thinking then about how I could restore and renovate and bring some of that kintsugi spirit into the old canvases that I haven't used. And so this video is all about how I have used objects from my life and restored them to their former beauty. And some of the images you see will be rocking horses, because my husband builds beautiful heirloom rocking horses, and last year he had to restore one of those rocking horses that he made over 30 years ago, because someone had landed it on its head and split it in two. So he had a lot of fun restoring that. So there are images of that too. So I hope you enjoy this video. And if you do, please like and subscribe. And I should say that those two paintings here that I've been working on, the top one is a replica of the bottom, and the bottom one I painted 35 years ago, and the top one since I completed the mastery program. So you can see the difference. My colours have completely changed. I hope you enjoy. Bye.
Was your camera on?
Was, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, they look so beautiful. I love what you've done down here.
I'll let it dry a bit now.
No?
It's got to dry because I can't get the depth right. And I couldn't get this to work, so...